Oh crap. Here we go, boys. Let's go, boys. 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 Hey, boys. Let's go. How's you doing, boys? Okay. Hey, boys. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another stream. Today, we are going to play Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. This game apparently came out 2014, but on PC it came out like 6 days ago on the 10th of April, and you guys can go get it right now on Epic. Not sponsored. I just like saying that you can go get it for free. For free. And also you can get that Close to the Sun for free on Epic. Not sponsored. But Epic, if you could sponsor me, that would be epic. Even though I probably shouldn't be getting sponsors because I'm not a big YouTuber and I don't earn money anyway. But okay, let's just get into. Wow, hey Sherlock. Smetty? This looks pretty good. I'll turn everything down just to... That's cool, it sounds like a typewriter. Get that 40, come on. Come on, get that 40. Facebook. Launch Sherlock Tower. What's that? First third-person view. That's interesting. Tap to lock is to run and walk. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh, that's how you can automatic setup. Open deduction space. Then action deduction. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, so we're playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. It's just a detective game. A detective boy in the house. What the hell does that mean? Memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Okay. This is some good music though. What does that have to do with anything? Yes, Watson! Watson, my boy! Watson! Watson! I've never watched a Sherlock Holmes. And that's what the thumbnail is. My good old Robert Downey syndrome. The fate of Black Peter. Deduction space icon indicates that some of your clues can form upon deduction. That's a really cool art style. I always like that, like, blob. I don't know what it's called, but it's like, it's non-realistic, but it's really cool looking. I love it a lot. I just need to, you know, send it to my friends, even though they don't bother watching anyway. This probably won't be a long episode. Oh cool, I can press to continue. Yeah, I'll press it in a sec. This will probably be like a couple hours. There's apparently only like 6 cases in this game, so it might be a big game to a small game. I don't know, but also I just wanted to play something different again. than Far Cry New Dawn, because just constantly posting Far Cry New Dawn is kind of bad, because then you guys don't get a break of it and you guys get bored of it. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Oh crap. What the hell?
Holmes, will you stop that?
What happens if I didn't move?
You are utterly mad.
Okay.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
No.
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
What happens if you said no?
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confidence in handcuffs. Please no. Night step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. Gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter.
I've never
Murdered.
played
A sailor, most
games.
probably.
Or watched
What happened
any
here?
of the movies.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
No.
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work
Wait,
would be
how do you take
preferable
the
now.
blind
Do please
photo?
tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey,
Is he black?
born in 1845 and 50
Never mind.
years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Oh.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your
Well,
time
half an
and
hour.
join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Merry Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Alrighty. Oh crap. So, what do you guys would want? Do you want third person? Or third person or first person? Okay. Task: investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. So I don't know what these characters are. I just know some of them because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just seen, I guess, memes some places. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street where he relates to Holmes in grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. I kind of want to go first person. I feel like that would be a bit more fun. Or do you guys like a third person game? Because I need an answer. I've always liked third person. Why do you have wigs? I've always liked first person much more than third person. Should we go boarding homes? Oh, these are all locked. Bloody sailor outfit. Unbuttoned suit. Casual suit. Black suit. Brown suit. Green suit. Grey suit. Light suit. Bandit outfit. Farmer outfit. I think I might go with the light suit. That looks pretty cool. I like. Oh, we could have a top hat. What the hell? Yes, I like that hat. No, I like the good old other glasses. Yes. Oh, I can't get... I can just wear the light suit. Okay then. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it this way.
This is where I keep my post.
That's lovely.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Watson, you've got the cup of tea. Watson.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
You go along to Peter Carroll's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Thanks. There goes the telescope. Good old Helga. Okay then. Mrs. Hudson.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
If you're just gonna blabber on about that, I will fire you.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
So I guess we get to use all this stuff later. Cool. Evidence. Profile of the victim. Yep, so we already know about that. Done that. Let's go to Woodman Lee then. Oh, we're in a carriage. Nice.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Locked. What do you mean locked? 5. Cooper, just don't say random numbers, please.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Whoa. Need evidence for them.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Okay.
Mr. Holmes?
Are we gonna see like dead bodies or something? Maybe some secret evidence back here or something, right?
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Yes, that's me.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Whoa, this is weird. Crested tit. Garden road. Birdhouse. Anything unusual that night? When was the body found? Is there a gardener?
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do you know about Plymouth? Pilgrimage? What's that? Oh, it's her. Select the correct answer.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
It's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
I don't want to see a dead body.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Thank you, madam.
Alrighty then. I'm just gonna go into your house, okay, and rob you. Is that okay? No. But I want to be a robber. I want to rob kids. So I needed a pair of boots.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
I don't want to see a
The
dead
door
body.
is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
I bet it's you, Inspector.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Okay then. Jesus, man.
What a terrible way to die.
God damn. Sherlock's home face is literally just like, feels nothing.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Imagination talent. Oh crap, did I miss something? No!
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale. probably from one of Peter Carey's catches. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Pair of boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Navigation tool.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Okay. I'm trying to have a look at everything before we go to the body, because I know it's gonna trigger something.
Rum. A sailor's drink.
Good
Someone
old-
drank from this glass recently.
Good old
It
rum.
seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
We just spoke to the bloody wife, and she just said that. Fuck.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Oh, this is cool. Wait, I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused about this. Do I really want to skip? I mean, does it do it for me? Oh, it's a shit. Please don't tell me I'm just dumb. What is that? Is that like a hook? Okay, so that's the back of it. So there's like go like that? Is it some waves? I think I'm getting close. That's it, right? There we go.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
I don't want to do any more of that. Wait, is that everything? Yeah.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Oh.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Oh.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Interesting.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Did I do it?
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Cool.
These boots don't match the footprints.
The outline in the dust. Okay. I think I've done everything.
Mr. Holmes?
Unless you have something else.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
It's not though.
Thank you, madam.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Okay.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The Sea Unicorn.
I think that's it.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Organize an ambush. Ship's logs. Can I like mix them together? How did I do that thing before where you combine evidence together? Oh, that's Sherlock Town where you can... Is it deduction space? Yes, it is. Missing tin box. Break-in attempts. Oh god. No gardener. Break-in attempts. Break-in attempts. that's all we can do now.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Okay, we are going to ambush some dude. This game is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oh, look at chat, your camera isn't framed, I can only see your forehead. Wait, what, really? Oh, it's because I was leaning down, sorry. I'll do that. Yeah, so now if I'm like leaning in, you can still see my face. Sorry about that. Sorry. That always happens. Yes. Let me see my chin. It's on my body now, the face cam, because I tilted it a bit.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Shut up. That's true. It is the guard, I think.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. All right, my fine fellow.
Yeah,
Who are
my
you
chin
and what are you
reveal.
doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
Get wrecked.
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
Yes.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
My sexy
But-
chin reveal.
In
yes.
light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Alrighty then. We did it. I like this fast travel scene, it's really cool. I know it's just simple, but it's like really nice old fashioned.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, I'm not talking to police anymore, so just...
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help him?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Alrighty then.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Need evidence, bro. Ring. From R. Dawson to my friend partner.
and partner, 1883. To my friend, from R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Oh, turn yourself up. Game is too loud. Okay. Just give me a sec. Sorry, Hey. Whoa, that is... Is that better? YouTube has a dab emote. Wait, no way. That's actual true? Wait, what? What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, it's a sanitizer bottle. Hopefully that's good enough. Is that good? Really hope it's not I really hope it's not really loud now.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Bro, stop texting all that.
A handkerchief with the initials JHM.
Minty game.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Oh, I thought it was a different knife. Wait, we looked at the knife that was like that. Huh? Inspector. The morgue. Let's go to the morgue, lads. Let's go kill some boys. What am I talking about? They're already dead. Okay. Yes, we come down here later. Inspector
Locked.
Lestrade. That's lovely. Plus interrogation.
Mr. Holmes?
Interrogation time, boys. John Nelligan. So John. That's Colin and the bloke he's playing as. What the hell? What? Why is an eggplant and a peach? Yeah, I would do Sherlock Holmes. I'm joking. 4 viewers, Pog. Hey. Bacon and eggs. Stop. 5-second rule. 4 viewers. Yes. Yes, boys. That's a lot of views. That's the max I've had, actually. Do the 5. Running into the doors. They were both running and Mr. Holmes bashed into the door and Colin slammed behind him and accidentally went in. Wait, what are you I don't know. What's wrong with his hands? Look at his hands. It looks like he's got a giant ass pimple on his hand. Look at his fingers. He's got a giant ass pimple. Whoopsie daisy.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Oh.
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Shabby cap. Some patch. Crotch. Short sleeves? Pimples? Wait, what? Callus? Oh, that's gross. Scars? Thin neck? Where's the last one? Expensive fabric. Yeah, it's like your staph infection. Lol, that dude is at a bottom. They should have gotten Johnny Depp for this game. Can't be clicking on the crotch. Yeah, I do, bro.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Oh crap.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
He wants that crotch. Yuck. He's craving like.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Yeah, sure it is. His jacket.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
Because I'm
The
smart
jacket
boy.
you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford.
Oh, God.
You do not seem to me
Oh,
to
damn,
be a
God.
rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else.
Oh, damn, he's breaking.
Most probably
He's breaking
your
balls.
father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands
poor
often
boy.
while working. I can tell from the scars.
Let's go, Sherlock.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Because that's my talent, bro. That's my talent.
Well, I will see you soon, young
Come
man.
on. Who
Please.
wouldn't bang Sherlock Holmes? Come on, man. 28 stab wounds. I believe him because I like his accent. Wounds. Wounds. Flanagan's notebook. And Gardner. Break-in attempts. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying. Yep. Why is it like neurons? I don't get that.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, mate. I just proved you wrong. Like, so bad. Search archives. Some of the evidence can be used in the investigation and will be marked Scotland Yard. Not to be a usual thief. What is his role in all that? Let's go to the evidence room.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
I need evidence. Is it this? Search archive. Oh, that's at my home. Got it. It's not in the evidence room. I'm not gay, so I wouldn't. I swing either way. He's in a. What? Apparently Cohen does too for Holmes. Leave the poor boy alone. He needs to learn. EX. Oh my god. I just hate all chocolate bunny. That's lovely. Why specifically on this video you decide to spam my chat? But come on, who wouldn't bang Sherlock Holmes for his talent? It's Smexy Boy. Wait, was he the farmer though? I need to go back to Baker Street. Nice. Were they Playboy bunnies? Open seduction. Oh. Okay, so sure, it was crunchy for his talent. Oh, dude, that would be so yum. I want some crunchy stuff, bro. Search for the Dawson chemistry. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one. That is not the one I need.
The Dawson Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure, well, that's what it's supposed to be, is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanting both of the police and his creditors. Oh my god! Stop texting! Stop chatting! There's so many comments! I can't read them all. It was talent. My sister stole all my chocolate and stashed it under a mat. Did it melt? It really was a bruh. Look at the video where Colin called me senpai. I thought it was a joke, but now I'm starting to believe it. Okay. Going hungry for you. I did a stupid. Just read Sherlock's semen. That would be crunchy. What? That's gross, man. I put my choco next to my comp. Now it's wet. This chat is cursed already. Who is the fourth viewer? Himself to read the chat, probably. Wow. I don't think it actually counts as me being a viewer. A silent one. This chat is
Here it
really
is.
cursed.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
If he had a beard, would he be twice as more likely for you guys to bang him? Like if I use the makeup table. Come on. Who doesn't like a good beard? Come on, like look at this. Oh, look at that scruffy patch. Wait, go back to the scruffy. Whatever. Yeah, sexy scruffy boy. No, I'm joking. So I got I-99 sub, but the fourth guy ain't one. Who's the fourth guy? Wait, are you talking about me? I am subscribed to you. I guess we should probably go. No, that's not where I wanted to go. god, this game is so laggy. That beard though. Yeah, I know, right? That beard though. That beard though. I don't know why I'm back here. What, are you just gonna sit here for the rest of your days?
Who could do such a...
Okay, you don't have anything. I want to go. I guess let's go to the Scotland Yard. No, the hidden viewer. I'll get name going. Wait, is this a different place, or was this like the place I was at before? Okay, it's a different place. Okay, let's go to interrogation room. John Nelligan, huh? How the fuck can he read in a ride that bumper? She's gonna die in the chair. Who is gonna die?
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family.
So
My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Hippity hoppity, get off my property. You thief. The old lady, you bippity bop. He practiced that as a speech as his skills. It's too fluent. Yeah, like he wasn't trying to hide a lot of information, he just said it. Okay, we've got nothing else. Okay. Let's go to the ship's logs, which is in the cabin.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey, Master, first mate, second mate. Pablo, harpooner, bro. Cook, sailor, sailor, sailor.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
He was shuttering before. Colin is confused at the chat. Has anyone here watched Venus and Bird? No, I'm not doing a stream on Danganronpa. Stuff that. I'm not paying $10 on a game I don't want. Okay? I don't like Danganronpa.
This is the crew list. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Thursday, June 8th. Light breeze the day. Saw whale tail along at southeast. Just at night, 2 more ships in sight. Lat 7620 and 7620 and Lu 2045. Are these coordinates? Wednesday, June 14th. Moderate wind from the east. Saw no whales today. Lat 7629 and Lon 2573. Oh, is latitude? Is that a word? And lon is longitude, right? I'm not sure if latitude's an actual thing. Yes, fine. I'm not getting it for 50 bucks, no. Colin has never watched any Disney cartoons as make random references. Lol, get nade bank account. Has anyone seen Colin? What? What do you mean? That place is sealed up tighter than Togami's butt. Stop making references. If you penetrated by something that big and thick, you would die instantly. Yes, but longitude. Longitude. Oh, longitude. Wait, what? It's longitude. Longitude. That's not a word. Stop. Monday, June 19th, light and variable wind through the day. Saw other whaling ship far from the north. Latitude 76.43 and longitude 22.12. Saturday, June 24th. Strong winds from the south will go to the north. 1 year ago there were a lot of whales. What happened to the whales? Latitude 77.17 and longitude 1992.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Friday, July 1st. Light winds from the north to the north. Is it the northeast? Saw 2 whales at northeast. Latitude 76.36. I really don't want to be called dumb. Longitude is east and west. Latitude is north and south. Okay, got it. It's pronounced longitude. Hard G, mega F, hard G, mega F, not soft G. Am I a boomer? I don't get it. Wednesday, July 6th, strong winds from the north all day. Quality wind from the northeast at night, latitude 76.26 and longitude 15.13. Monday, July 18th, strong breeze from southeast. York got sick, saw whale tail at east in company with Allison and Joy. Latitude 74.83 and longitude 16.12. Sunday, July 24th. So we skip like a week. Moderate winds from the east. Saw no whales today. Latitude 73.39 and longitude 22.09.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Is that money? Usually... why did I say usually? Stop calling me! What do you want?
Hello.
Hello, what do you want?
It's pronounced longitude.
Did you really call me so you could say what longitude is?
Yep.
I hate you. We're really good friends. JK. Stop! Stop calling me! Hey, do robots have dicks? I don't care if I missed a call. I don't want you. Stop calling me! I swear to God, you call me again, I'm going to come over to your house. I will drive 4
I have to
hours.
tell you something important.
What?
It's really important. Put me on speaker.
Yes, I did.
Alright, everyone, can you hear me? Good, if you can hear me, right? Cohen's dick size is 3 inches.
I hate you so much, Zach. I'm turning my bloody phone on silent. because I don't... Stop calling me, what a pretty ringtone. Thanks. It's just basic ringtone. Tuesday, August 2nd, rather squally wind through the day and night. Latitude 72-82. In longitude 23-33, Saturday, August 6th, squally from... What's squally? Wind from the northeast, Holmes man suspects incoming storm. Latitude 72-10 and longitude 23-86. We're done. So...
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Stop calling me on Steam. I can't answer you. Honestly. Stop. Are you just trying to make me ban you? Correction, 2.5 inches. Okay, we get it. We get it. God damn, bro. Okay, I've got a small dick. You happy now?
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Interesting. Okay, that's amazing. If this was a Twitch, you get toss banned. You mean totally banned? Find a use. Task for Wiggins. Who the hell's Wiggins? Do I have a new thing on my map? Who is Wiggins? Should I go back to Baker Street? No, that's true. I said just stop, okay? We said we get it. My dick's small, okay? Just so you could shut up. Yeah, smoking that pot, bro.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn.
But your
We shall
name's
soon learn
Wiggins,
what
Watson.
happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes.
His
Believe
gang,
me,
bro.
you'll
Just
receive
him.
more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children
thought
are everywhere.
Watson's name was
They see
Wiggins.
and hear everything,
Wiggins Watson.
and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon
And
them.
they are coming.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Alrighty then. What are you saying now, Wiggins? Pix is Wiggins, guys. Oh my god. If you're wondering how I know, we did a Discord call when I jokingly said, let's compare size. Collins actually said a size. Lovely. Just what we needed to know. How are we calling in the specialists?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
That's lovely. I guess let's go back to Scotland Yard. Got nothing else to do. Dab. Dab. Are you Wiggins? Wiggins.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins! I need the Wiggins!
Mr. Holmes?
Can I go upstairs?
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
Eight, 5, 3, 2.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Interesting. Colin, did you... I'm going to disappointing, so I can't play Animal Crossing. I really want to. I've been watching a Jacksepticeye series of it. I really want to play Animal Crossing.
Locked.
Guess let's go back to Nelligan. John Nelligan. Johnny boy.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Bond certificate?
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. Get it. Let's go to the mall and try something there. Follow my Twitter for the pics I take. No! Yo, am I able to play Animal Crossing? Why are you asking me? Shout out my Twitch. Why? I don't even know half of them. Because first of all, you never even told me any of them. Now you're telling me to shout out what I don't even know. You realize you can just put it in chat, right? If you want to shout out. Task for Wiggins. Where's Wiggins? The Woodman's Lee. Oh. Sony valuable papers were kept inside the stolen tin box. Nelligan's motive. Donegan's could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. Interesting. Retrieving the notebook. Nigga's motive. Oh, is this what I'm gonna do? The victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murder either by physical or psychological description. What are you texting now? You know all about my Twitch. It's a cool place and they say it gets cool. You bundled up now. Wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. What? Where'd you get that from? Do I want to look for Nelligan's innocence or motive? Do I want to be the bad guy or the good guy? Looking for papers. Oh, so I have to choose between which one? I don't get this. And all that glitters is only shooting stars. Break the mold. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Okay. I don't think there's actually anything. I don't know what else to do. Maybe we should go back to Baker Street.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Yeah, I guess we just go back to Baker Street. I don't know where else to go. I want to be the good guy, but you guys are probably saying, oh, be a dumbass and be a bad guy. Something like that. I bet you would. This game is pretty fun. Let me know if you want it as a series.
Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
Really?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
Seriously? Oh, you got a papa!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Oh. Good evening, Helga.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins,
he
I
looks like
need you
he's
to
12.
track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Alrighty then.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Should we change our suit? Yes, but maybe do videos instead of streams. Thick. Not gonna lie, that lady kinda thick. That's gross. That's really gross. Encyclopedia.
My archive. I can always...
Okay. Let's change our suit, shall we? Green suit, brown suit, black suit, casual suit. I like the brown one. It's just basic and plain. I'm always pressing E. When I interact with stuff. For some reason I want to try and do both of these. Unbutton the suit. I can't choose that, sorry.
Mr. Holmes?
I can't choose it because it's locked.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you. Huh?
Breathtaking.
Keanu Reeves? Oh, Jesus. Sherlock Holmes is proven to be Keanu Reeves. Oh my god. I mean, with streams and stuff, I'm talking about Zach's comment when
At your
he
service,
said
Mr. Holmes.
make videos of this series. I like streams because so I don't have to wait to publish them. They're just easier to do. This the boots
These are the
with-
suspect's belongings.
for the Woodmans.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Alright.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
I should probably perform analysis and find a use. I think we need to go back to Woodman's Lee to check the footprints. Can you please listen to this audio, please? What audio? We need to check the shoe size for the footprints. Right down. They're perfect.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Boom. Unexplained presence. Okay. So we've used all our clues for that. And now we just need to go back to Baker Street. What audio is it? Did you send it to me on stream or something? In chat or like Discord or something? Why did everyone leave? Oh, I thought we were having a good time. Hurtley's letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of
Oh,
removing
lovely.
fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. So all 7. So we need a blue one. colorless, so we don't do that one yet. Should we do another blue one? A green one? Orange one? I really hope I'm doing this right.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay. Maybe I should do a blue one. A blue one. The orange ones.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Is it blue? Green blue? Okay, right so far. Okay.
No, something isn't right.
Damn it.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, I think I got this,
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Blue one. I don't think this matters which order that goes in. Then we go this one. Then we go colorless. Then we go orange. Then we go colorless. Okay, we did it.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Okay.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Wait, what? Unbutton suit. Can you please listen to the audio, please? The link is in. Is the audio? Is it on Discord? Or is it like? Hey people, stream here today. We will be streaming. Sent the audio. Okay, I know what this is, so you didn't feel me.
Doing your mom, 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 doing your mom.
Okay, no more, because I don't want my stream to get copyrighted. It probably is going to get copyrighted anyway, and I hate you, Zach, for doing that. I don't want it to get copyrighted. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done it. It's probably gonna get copyrighted. I hate myself.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream there before it gets taken down. I think that we just did a save point, so I think we're good. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream before it gets taken down. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, get a creeper, slap it on you, it will explode, and you'll be like, oh man, I wasn't expecting the stream to do as well as I thought it would. People really liked it. So this will continue as a series. Also, I like doing streams because then I can chat with people. Only specifically YouTube streams. Twitch can go suck my dick. Also, leave a comment if you want, and I will see you in the next episode of Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, or Far Cry New Dawn, or something else. Anyway,